My first job was I worked as a tour guide in the Alwy Caves in County Clare, and I lived just down the road, and it was an unbelievable job because you got like really good tips from like Americans and stuff. It was great. It was really, really good. Built on from that last question, I guess. During the Christmas time, the Alwy Caves has like a Santa Claus thing, and at one point I was working as like a photographer for that, but I had to dress up as an elf. So yeah, nobody knew that until now.
Chocolate or crisps?
Crisps.
Tato or king?
Tato, of course, God.
Chipper or Chinese?
Chinese.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Sambuca or tequila?
Sambuca, I guess, yeah.
McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's.
Ketchup or mayo?
Ketchup.
Favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni, boring.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Favorite brand of tea?
Lions. Oh my God, favorite venue to perform at? This is so unfair now because basically I have to say all of them, they're great. No, I grew up in Galway and played in a place called the Roisin Dove. That's been my kind of home for years and years and years. And anytime I go back there, it's always the best. So for me, the Roisin Dove is the one, yeah. I think Electric Picnic is my favorite place to play in the world. Like if you play the Body and Soul section there, like down on that hill and everything. I've done it 1 or 2 times and it's still the best venue that I've ever been to. So I love that place, yeah. Favorite song that I've made? At the moment there's a song called Falling For You that released like a couple of months ago. And that's been my favorite because it kind of crystallized what I wanted to do from now on. It's kind of like these natural sounds with like really, really good vocals and stuff. So that's still my favorite one at the moment, yeah. There's a song called Recondite by a techno artist called Levo, and it keeps me awake every single night coming back from shows, so yeah, definitely that one. Probably my favorite movie, it had just happened in the last 2 or 3 years. I used to love Fargo. Fargo was my all-time favorite film, but right now Swingers is my ultimate favorite film, which is Jon Favreau's first film. Unbelievable film. Everybody watch it. Yes, I have one tattoo of the violin, the F shape on the violin. I have it just there, and it's from the violin that I've had for years and years and years. So, yeah. I play the fiddle, I guess. My party piece would be, I have this one magic trick that I learned when I was 13 that I do like to amaze people at like 7 a.m. in the morning at house parties and stuff. It's like a 2-coin trick, it's great. I'd love to live on an island off Ireland, to be honest. If I could actually get away with doing that, like living in Achill or Valencia or somewhere like that. They're just the most awesome places in the world, but like they're just so far away from everything. Oh, unreal. Can you get like a baseball bat and duct tape like a chainsaw to the end of it? That would work really, really well and clean you out. You definitely fight the several amount of, so it's a horse-shaped duck or 100, yeah, you'd go for the 100 horses, like because a duck is kickable, right? So you can like actually clear him out. Whereas like a large duck, and ducks are angry as well, like they're really angry. So yeah, definitely the load of horses. I left a major label and started doing everything myself independently, and I've been doing better independently than I have as a major label. So like that's definitely been my most proudest thing. There was a 2-hour-long interview with my grandmother that was made for an RTE program that was never made, and the person who made the program just sent on a CD with it, and basically it had sat in like a drawer in my grandmother's house for like 2 years, and I was helping her clean out stuff, and like came across the CD and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Put it on the car on the way home, and like it's just gold, like it's just solid gold. And then it comes down to this point where it goes like, I met my husband in Kilfenora and I fell in love with him, and it's so like visceral, and I was like, that's a drop, like that's just done, like or whatever. So then I said, and I had like chords and stuff, and then I put it together. and it just kind of clicked. But then like everybody that I knew, like all my family and everything, were kind of like, nobody's going to want to listen to that. Like that's like, because that's how she talks all the time. They were like, why would you put that in a song or whatever? And then like on the day that it came out, it was like, it just exploded and became bigger than I ever was or whatever, you know. So like, yeah, it was just great. Like, yeah, it was cool, and it really just resonates with people, you know. Like Irish people just kind of get it, and it's yeah, it's great. It feels good. It's really my favorite thing to play live out to people because they know every fucking word. Like, it's great. Like, yeah. Keep playing music because you stop at one point. I stopped playing music at about 14, and then when I came back in on it, I had to like relearn everything that I learned. So like, it might seem like it's completely pointless right now, but like you'll really, really look for it a little later on, kind of thing, you know. And learn notes, learn how to write music. I never learned that, and that's like rubbish as well. So yeah. I'd love to just keep releasing the stuff that I'm doing and keep like exploring this kind of avenue that I'm going on. And then at the same time, I'm also working with a record label in Dublin, helping them release other artists, and I'm having a really, really good time with that. So in 10 years, I'd like to see that label go really high and be able to pick up other people and kind of help them like learn the stuff that I learned, if you know what I mean. And kind of, yeah, because that's all I do now, like teach other people. It's like, you need to fucking set up your Facebook profile properly. Yeah. So like, yeah, so that's what I'd love to see, yeah, it'd be good.